far. Let's give him his 8th loss. And Nikolai Volkov takes the victory. He's becoming more and more successful over time. I mean, he did beat his rival Don Morocco last night. King Kong Bundy getting a victory over Brutus the Barber Beefcake, and that actually reminds me, I need to make a team with Greg the Hammer Valentine and Dynamite Kid. Ric Flair, or what? Ric Flair beats Big John Studd. It says Hulk Hogan, but I'm pretty sure Hulk Hogan just had a stand-in, and Ric Flair actually beat Andre or Big John Studd. Ricky Steamboat in the promo lost to the Junkyard Dog, and I need to create 2 more teams. I'm not gonna make their entrance and all that yet, but the British Bulldogs, and I do have 3 lists of my top 30 wrestlers, like tag teams, female wrestlers and male wrestlers. I guess I don't have the British Bulldogs in it, so I do want to make a video out of those one day. Tell me in the comments if y'all want to see that. They're gonna be hard, or they're gonna be a long list because obviously. And there's the Dynamite Kid, the British Bulldogs. I'm pretty sure they were heels. I could be wrong. I could actually be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they were heels. And then we have to make the Dream Team. So actually, I really like the Dream Team. I don't think they made it in my top 30, spoiler alert, but I do like them. Where's Beefcake? And then Greg. Just Greg. Ooh, I don't know if no, I didn't add Greg or Dynamite Kid to my roster as well. I need to add them because they were supposed to be on my roster, but I forgot to add them on the roster. I guess that's why I forgot to add them this go around. So let me do that real fast. There's the Dynamite Kid. And then, who else am I adding? Greg. Why did I go all the way down? The Hammer Valentine. So there we go. We have 26 superstars. And no, I need to add 1 more wrestler. Completely sorry, but actually 2 more. Because 2 more additions to the roster: Randy Macho Man Savage and Terry Funk. So we have a pretty good roster now, not gonna lie. I think we have 28 superstars here. So let's simulate. What? Oh my god, I clicked start show. Wait. Oh, well, good thing I clicked start show, because JYD is cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase, the first cash in WWE history. The Junkyard Dog cashing in on Andre the Giant on Monday Night Raw. I cannot wait to see this match, see who wins. This is a weird one because Andre the Giant actually has 3 wins and 7 losses, and then the Junkyard Dog has 7 wins and 2 losses, so it's kind of reversed. But I didn't know that the AI can cash in.
The following contest is scheduled for
I did not know. Oh, it's a announced cash. I hate announced cash-ins. Let's just act like Andre the Giant is hurt in the ring. And the Junkyard Dog runs out with his Money in the Bank briefcase cashing in on the big boy Andre the Giant. Thump indeed, he is gonna thump Andre. Well, maybe. I mean, I don't doubt it, because imagine JYD winning the WWF Championship. Oh my God, that would be shocking. I don't honestly think he will win, but I don't doubt it. I mean, I wouldn't doubt. That would be incredible. That would be so weird, though, you know? Junkyard Dog winning the championship, because like he's never really been portrayed as a main event superstar, but in our universe mode it's changed. Okay, so skip the interest. Pretend like he was already in the ring before. He just had his match with the LOD. Your dog. Look at the man. He could win. That's a decent cow, Junkyard Dog. I wish it was a better one, but Cow created wrestler, if you didn't know. Look at the championship. Looks like a toy on Andre the Giant. Oh, Andre. It looks like a little toy. A toy, like, you know, one of those little wrestling championship belts that you get from like Walmart or something, and it's like $10. That's what that looks like on Andre. It's all for that. The Junkyard Dog cashing in so soon after he won it. We did not expect this. A cash, and I did not expect a cash in. I guess expect the unexpected here in the WWF. Oh, the Junkyard Dog going straight with a neck breaker and big fist to the face of Andre. And he's taking down the big man this early. That's a good sign for Junkyard Dog. But no, in history, Andre the Giant has retained all his matches, his championships, retained his championship. In all his matches, he retained them. It was either a draw. It was something to do with the outside, getting count out. Something to do with getting counted out. Hopefully, this is a clean match. Ooh, Andre just lived. I mean, Junkyard Dog's no small guy, and that's Andre the Giant just showing his brute force, lifting him high above his head and slamming him down. Oh, using his weight for his advantage. And look how massive Andre is. Oh my God. Two legends in the ring. And there can only be one winner. Either Andre the Giant wins in the first ever Money in the Bank cash-in in history. Is a fail, which isn't going to be a good reputation for the briefcase. Or Junkyard Dog upsets the world, beats Andre, and that would be the most. It'd be so weird going from Andre to Junkyard Dog. I mean, I like Junkyard Dog. I like him a lot, but like, he's never even held the Intercontinental Championship. So, let alone the WWF World Heavyweight Championship. The 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. Oh, Junkyard Dog pulling him down like that. I don't know how he did that, but oh, not even knocking the big guy. Oh, and just with one shoulder tackle, down goes JYD. So this is the one of 2 WWF Championship matches, I'm pretty sure, because you do know at the pay-per-view the WWE Championship will most likely be on the line. A 1 count from JYD. It's been an all Andre so far. Oh my God, what a punch. Dang, he's just bullying him at this point. Oh, those massive hands clawing. JYD, the Junkyard Dog. Oh, a punch in the face, staggering. JYD. Oh my god. Oh, he knocked down the big guy. JYD. Oh no. Showboating is not going to get you anywhere. JYD. I don't know if he was a heel at this time. I think he was a face at this time. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Big chop. I don't think he was a heel in WWF. I think he was a heel in the territories. Oh, he's gonna come back. An Instagurt or a drop kick. Not an Instagurt. What the heck am I thinking about? JYD. Oh, a big DDT from JYD. I should probably turn the HUD off so like the finishers and signatures will kind of be like surprising. Oh my god, he just lifted 550 pounds of hers. Could we have a new champion? 1, 2. No, JYD came this close, but he lifted 500 pounds, 7'4", high above his head. Well, not high above his head, but on his shoulders. And slammed him down. That is no easy feat. I'm surprised that guy is still standing. I mean, if I had Andre on my shoulders, I probably wouldn't have shoulders anymore. But that's just me. And it's like a tombstone? Oh yeah, a tombstone. But I don't know, did Andre do tombstones? I never actually seen him do a tombstone. The entire world knows of Andre the Giant. Doesn't matter if you don't even know what the WWF is, you know who Andre the Giant is. And imagine seeing on the news, Andre the Giant has been defeated for the WWF Championship. That would be weird. Yeah, that'd be weird. It would be shocking, actually. Like, it'd be like, what the heck? Well, we almost had a count out again from Andre. We should call him the Count Out King. He's been counted out more times than I can remember. More times than I can count. 2. That's the answer, 2. Speaking of 2, a 2 count right there, almost defeating the Junkyard Dog right there, but doesn't seem to be able to do so. And a huge elbow. Oh, that could be it. That was his finisher. And Andre the Giant retains his WWE Championship. What a performance. What a performance from the Junkyard Dog. He came so close. He came so entirely close to realizing his dream. Becoming the WWF Champion. Proving the world wrong. But Andre the Giant, just a little bit too much for him. But I mean, there's no shame in what Junkyard Dog did, because Andre the Giant is 7'4", 550 something pounds, and Junkyard Dog almost beat him. That's not something that, you know, you should be ashamed of coming up short to. But Andre proving his dominance right after a match, a tag team match with LOD. Right after a tag team match with LOD, he winning. And we've actually never seen his victory scene with the championship, because he's never actually straight up won a match with his championship. He's always been some kind of shenanigan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week of Monday Night Raw is the last week before Extreme Rules, which I don't know if I hope all the championships are on the line, because I want to see an Intercontinental Championship match for once. We've actually never seen one. I actually forgot Ricky Steamboat was the champion, and he actually has a pretty bad win-loss record. Speaking of that Ricky Steamboat, we have the Hart Foundation versus LOD again. We have more tag teams, so hopefully it'll render that they have more and start using them soon. The man who just retained his champion going against the Hillbilly Jim. Paul Orndorff versus Nikolai Volkov. That's an interesting one. King Kong Bundy versus the Sheik. Ric Flair versus John Studd. And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the Intercontinental Champion, going against Sergeant Slaughter. don't know why I said it like that. I don't even know if he has an accent. Oh, the Heart Foundation. Oh, my LOD is not living up to their name, the Legion of Doom. I mean, they're getting doomed a lot, but they're not really bringing the pain or anything. Well, you know, whatever. Andre, he's getting back on track, winning a lot of matches lately, and Hillbilly Jim continues his undefeated streak at 0-4. But Andre the Giant, he's getting back on track. I mean, now he's 5-7, where before he was like 2-7. So he has like a 3-match winning streak, and Nikolai Volkov takes one on Paul, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Which, by the way, Paul Orndorff, I heard that he was doing very bad. I don't know how old he is, but I hope he gets better, because I actually really enjoyed Paul Orndorff, and we don't need to lose another legend this year. That would be terrible. King Kong Bundy just taking one on Iron Sheik. This match, these people have been going at it for a while, actually. I'm pretty sure that this isn't their first match. I'm pretty sure they had one last week, actually. Sorry about that. Ric Flair loses, actually, to the big boy John, big show time Johnny Boy Stud, not John Cena either, but oh, Sergeant Slaughter gets a pinfall victory over the Intercontinental Champion Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. That is huge. But let's see the news, because okay. So Junkyard Dog showed up after Ricky Steamboat's match and taunted his rival in the ring over his performance. This might just be a start of a long-term plan to get under his rival's skin, making him likely to make mistakes when it matters the most. Standing up to the enemy's aggression, Big John Studd got even from last week and gave Ric Flair a taste of his own offense. Being no stranger to his rivalry intents, he's made it clear that he won't back down in the rivalry, no matter how rough it gets. So, I guess Junkyard Dog could have been a double champion. He could have had the WWE champion, and he could win the Intercontinental champion. We don't know. So that would be crazy if Junkyard Dog does become a double champion. Now, before the show, I'm going to take a break, because I have to do something. I will just cut out the time in between. But until then, you will just have awkward silence that you won't experience, because I will cut it out. Goodbye. Alright, so I'm back, and tonight's show, Iron Sheik is main eventing, which is weird. So is Iron Sheik versus Big John Studd the main event? King Kong Bundy versus Andre the Giant for the WWE Championship. That is an exciting match. Not even gonna lie. Could King Kong Bundy win the championship? I don't know. We'll have to see. Rowdy Piper versus Don Morocco, Bob Orton versus Sergeant Slaughter, British Bulldog versus Tito Santana, and the Intercontinental Championship match for the first time in Universe Mode, Ricky Steamboat versus Junkyard Dog, Hogan versus Nikolai Volkov, Ric Flair versus Big John Studd. Oh. Well, we kind of start off with the main event, and then yeah, anyway, so we have 2 matches to simulate, and for the first time ever, they're both singles matches. So, I can't wait for this one. We have King Kong Bundy, which at the time, his win-loss record, well, as of right now, not at the time, because this is current time, 8-2, 8 wins, 2 losses. That is a really good win-loss record. Well, Andre the Giant has 5 wins and 7 losses. Could Andre the Giant get his 6th win tonight? We'll have to see. It's only one way to find out. Now, I was watching, is this having a stipulation? It is an Extreme Rules match, which means no disqualifications, no countouts. You can use weapons, you can fight outside the ring for as long as you want. I'm excited for this one, because it's another disqualification to behemoth of a man. Behemoths. King Kong Bundy. Andre the Giant. An Extreme Rules match. Oh god. This is gonna hit hard. It's gonna be a big match for the WWE Championship. Man. One heck of a match. I can't believe we actually had this match. I mean, it's nice seeing Andre the Giant defending his championship more and like really get it on. And it's nice seeing Universe Mode not being an idiot and actually letting the Intercontinental Champion be on the show. King Kong Bundy. I'm gonna skip the entrance because you don't really need it. I don't think I can hear the entrance of the music, but that's Andre the Giant. I like his music, his theme song. I don't think y'all can hear it because, once again, they cut it out because of copyright reasons. If you use PlayStation 4, but could this be the last time we see Andre the Giant with the WWE Championship? I don't doubt it, because King Kong Bundy is a force to be reckoned with. I mean, Andre the Giant, he's not been the greatest of champions, but he's not been the worst either. I mean, either way, he's been better than what his championship reign was in real life, but he's been holding it since about WrestleMania, the night after WrestleMania, and he has, let's just say he won it at WrestleMania, so he's been holding it since WrestleMania. He's defending it against Hulk Hogan, which it was a draw. He defended it against Macho Man Randy Savage before Randy Savage was even on the roster. That was a count-out win from Andre. But then, in a Money in the Bank cash-in, he actually beat Junkyard Dog. And at first, he was really losing almost all of his matches, but now he's really gotten back on track, and he's been winning a lot of matches, and so let's do this. Bundy. I don't think they have Bundy as an option. Well, why would they? Oh god. Yeah. The world. Oh. I really think Greg Hamilton is the best commentator in WWE, other than Howard Finkel, the best commentator of all time. Howard Finkel is my favorite. Like if I'm commentating matches, like introducing people, I either use the Howard Finkel voice or the Greg Hamilton. It's one of the two. It's always one of the two, because they're so great. I really think Greg Hamilton is really one of the best ring announcers, and then Howard Finkel is the best ring announcer. I mean, his voice is so iconic. Rest in peace to the man, but rest in peace to both of these legends as well. But look at Andre towering. He making King Kong Bundy look like a child. Oh my! Oh wait, I'm going for an early pin. I don't know what I was going for there, but King Kong Bundy is no small guy. He is massive. He is King Kong, as it hints in his name. So it's no easy feat to make King Kong Bundy look like a little child. But Andre the Giant, I mean, look at this size. I mean, maybe not a little child, but like a teenager kind of. Like, yeah, Andre is just massive, and it is. Andre the Giant has been really... Oh, and the hip toss. That's a big butt crushing your midsection. Andre trying to pull this away early, and can you blame him? I mean, the WWE Champion's on the line. This time, there is no count-out victories. There is no draws. This is a decisive winner, clean winning match. Like, you can't get disqualified, you can't get counted out, which gives Andre the Giant at a massive disadvantage, because in the past he's retained all of his championships from being counted out. So the fact that he can't do that here is probably gonna be in the back of Andre's head. I mean, like, that's probably why he's trying to put it away so early, so like he doesn't have to, because Andre is a big dude. He dishes out all this power and all that, but as time goes on, Andre's body is gonna get more weaker and more weaker, because he's a big dude, so they can't fly around and well, King Kong Bundy's the same way, so I guess it's not really that when you get towards this exact situation, but oh my god, King Kong Bundy just picking up Andre with his bare hands. But oh, King Kong Bundy looking under the mat, under the ring I should say, for a table, hitting Andre the Giant with a table, beating the crap out of his shins. And that is actually a really good strategy. You knock the big guy's legs out, the big guy can't stand. And if the big guy can't stand, that's a pinfall for a 1, 2, 3. But oh, a massive elbow. Still bringing it to King Kong Bundy's midsection, and King Kong Bundy could be injured at this point. I mean, his health is oh my bad, his midsection is red. So that's throwing Andre into the steel steps. I mean, he's so tall. The steel steps must hurt more because, you know, it hits you right in the gonads. Apparently Andre acts like it doesn't bother him all that much. And Andre in ring grabbing King Kong Bundy with a chop to the head, kicking his legs. I mean, Andre and King Kong Bundy constantly going after the legs. It seems like that's a theme in this one. And Andre with a huge club to the back of the neck, or the back of the back, just the back. I don't know why I always say the back of. It's just the back. He is propping the table up on this. He's going for the pin, so I guess it doesn't really. Oh no, he's not. Oh my god, what a squash! And now he's going for the pin. That could actually be it. I can see if Andre retains in. Oh, that was so close. Andre almost retained that fast. He is dominating this one. You can't pick Andre up. What are you doing? What are you trying to do, King Kong Bundy? I know you're big. Andre's big, but you can't pick up the big guy. The big guy! Not Ryback either. I'm sorry for that. All you Ryback fans out there, the great one, shout out to you. But, oh, throwing Kong Bundy into the steps. I sound like Michael Cole. Into the table and throwing him through the table. Oh my god! That is a huge maneuver. Andre the Giant, if he goes for the pin, that's it. If he goes for the pin, then King Kong Bundy is out like a light. There's no way. 1, 2, 3 counts of 16. It's over. Andre the Giant retaining his championship in dominant fashion. Andre the Giant is not the champion he once was. He is a fighting, determined champion now. 2 times in a row, he defeated his champions in dominant fashion. Last time, he got cashed in on after a hard-fought bout with the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal. And this time, he go win against King Kong Bundy. Andre the Giant is now 6-7. He's tying up his record really fast. Congratulations to Andre. His championship reign started off very lackluster, very cowardly, you should say. And that's weird from a big guy like him. But lately, like, he has been dominating everyone lately. Andre the Giant could be one of the best champions when it's all said and done. At the end of the day, when he loses the championship, he could be. That's all I'm saying. But what a match, or what a defense. Not really much of a match, because Andre just piled through King Kong Bundy like he was like someone like, I don't know, no offense to Tito Santana, but like he was Tito Santana or something. And Roddy Piper versus Don Morocco. Who wins this one? I pick randomized. I do not pick the winner. So yeah, Roddy Piper takes that victory. He has now 6 wins and 3 losses, as Don Morocco has 1 win and 6 losses. So Don Morocco's not on the best streak as of lately. Bob Orton and Sergeant Slaughter. Sergeant Slaughter picking up a victory, which makes the Sergeant 3-3, as Bob Orton is 2-4. So Bob Orton not getting the best getting the short end of the stick lately. He hasn't been in a big match yet, nor Sergeant Slaughter. But speaking of Tito Santana, British Bulldog, come on man, you got it. Yeah, okay, thank God. Boy British Bulldog defeated Tito Santana. So Santana's 2-7, as British Bulldog is 4-2. And now, the next match, the Intercontinental Champion. The last match that we will watch, in this one, we have the Junkyard Dog taking on Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Now this one is going to be huge, because the Junkyard Dog just came fresh off of a loss with Andre the Giant after cashing in, but Junkyard Dog looked dominating in that match. You gotta think, if that was anyone else, put Animal, Big John Studd, Bob Orton, British Bulldog, Jim the Animal, not Iron Sheik, don't matter, put anyone else in that position, Ricky the Dragon himself and Junkyard Dog would be WWE Champion today, because no entrances, I guess. But now Ricky Steamboat really going straight for that clothesline, but I guess not really connecting all the way because he fell forward. Don't know how that works, but Ricky the Steamboat, just an absolute legend of a man. And then Junkyard Dog the same way. He could have been WWE Champion today, and if you gotta think, so Junkyard Dog had 2 opportunities with 2 of WWE's most prized possessions. You gotta think, in the back of JYD's head, he was like, well, I'm gonna win at least one. Now that he lost the WWE Championship match, he has to win this one if he wants to stay true to his claim. And it's not guaranteed. It's not really guaranteed at all, because he has to go through one heck of a fighter in Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I mean, Ricky Steamboat, he might not have the best record right now, 3-7, but he's a dominator. When it comes to big time matches, the man's got it. The man has got it. The Junkyard Dog, 7-3. So they have, like, hold up, their win-loss record is swapped. Their win-loss record is swapped. So Junkyard Dog has as much, his wins, he has the same amount of wins as Steamboat has losses, and Steamboat has the same amount of wins as Junkyard Dog has of losses. So it is kind of clear that for every match Junkyard Dog wins, Steamboat loses. For every match Junkyard Dog loses, Steamboat wins. So it's clear that Junkyard Dog is kind of the dominant, the statistically he has the higher chance of winning. But yeah, I think Andre did brutalize him pretty badly. I mean, he could not be 100% because it was only 2 weeks ago when he fought him on, well, 1 week ago actually, because yeah. And Junkyard Dog shoving the Dragon's face into the turnbuckle. Oh, and a kick to the back of the neck of Steamboat. And the Junkyard Dog again throwing Ricky Steamboat and the man who just recently got released, Jimmy Snuka, are the fathers of high flying. I don't care what you say, who you compare them to, but the 3 people who created high flying, I don't like, they put it on the map, was Ricky Steamboat, Dynamite Kid, and Jimmy Superfly Snuka. These 3 made high flying what it is today. They are the reasons why you have people like Ricochet, Cedric Alexander, even Keith Lee. I mean, that's weird to say because Keith's almost 340 pounds, but even Keith Lee, I mean, the man flies around like he's 6 pounds, which isn't possible because if he were 6 pounds he would die, but he flies around like he was like Rey Mysterio or something. And also Rey Mysterio, I'm pretty sure these guys are a big inspiration for Rey Mysterio. But then again, the lucha style wrestling has always kind of been a little high flying. And Rey is of course a luchador, so he could have had other inspirations, but. And JYD with a thump, a big thump that was with a DDT Oh, a good ring awareness that was. Good ring awareness. He saw that there was a close gap between Ricky Steamboat and the rope. Ricky Steamboat could have easily. Oh, this is the maneuver that almost. Oh well, I guess not. But Ricky Steamboat could have easily grabbed the rope, but JYD was smart. He's smart in the way that he made sure that he got in between Ricky Steamboat and the ropes. That is good ring awareness, and that is something that you need to win a big time match like this. And JYD, this is the move that almost put away Andre, a Michioku driver. One. Could we have a new champion? No, Ricky the Dragon kicks out at 2.5, it seems like. And now Ricky Steamboat going for control right after a snapmare. I forget what it was called for a second. But if Ricky, you gotta think. Oh, Ricky Steamboat gets. I was literally just about to say, you gotta think if Ricky Steamboat gets that sleeper hold in, and oh no, but JYD stunners him. If Ricky Steamboat gets to the top, hits his cross body dive, then JYD's out like a light. There's no way, because Ricky Steamboat, that move, is really protected. It's really put away a lot of top superstars. And Ricky Steamboat on fire here. JYD, that's out, but JYD picks up Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, kneeing him in his midsection. And comment down below if you want me to just keep simulating the championship matches, or if you actually want me to start doing like maybe 1 or 2 matches on Raw and then simulating the whole pay-per-view maybe, or whatever you want, because I'm actually having a lot of fun with this universe. Oh, and a huge DDT from Junkyard Dog. Oh, he's going for his finisher. I think his finisher is the Michioku driver. I could be wrong. The Michioku driver, the Junkyard driver is what he calls it. No, oh, we were milliseconds away from a new WWE Intercontinental Champion of Ricky Steamboat's on the top. He's calling for it. He's going for the cross body dive. Oh my god, if Ricky hits this, it's all over. It's over. That's all she wrote. JYD is knocked out. That is a 3 count. We have Ricky Steamboat retain his championship 4-7 as JYD is 7-4. What a match that was. That was incredible. That was a really good match. What a performance from JYD, but you gotta feel for the Junkyard Dog, because the man had 2 championship matches, 2 opportunities for championship gold, and he didn't succeed at any of them. And let alone one was a Money in the Bank cash-in. If JYD would have just been a little more patient with that cash-in, he could be WWE champion. But he cashed in on the wrong Andre. That cash-in really flipped a switch in Andre or something, knowing that, oh, losing my championship's real. I can lose my championship. That is a thing that exists. Andre, he almost lost the championship there. I guess that flipped a switch on Andre, and look at that champion, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And we will see who wins the next matches. I've never actually been able to do this because some way or another the video cuts out before I can do it. But now I can actually do it. Hulkamania taking on Nikolai Volkov. My prediction's Hulk Hogan. Oh, no, Nikolai Volkov with a huge victory over Hulk Hogan. He is now 7-3. Hulk Hogan is 5-5. Hulk Hogan tied for the win-loss record. And Ric Flair trip. And then Big John, big boy John. And big boy John takes the W with 8 wins on his belt and 5 losses. Well, Ric Flair, 4 losses and 3 wins. On pay-per-views, I will tell you their win-loss record. On the weekly shows, I'm not, unless it's like something crazy, like they just got the most losses, like the record for the most losses or something, I'm not going to really elaborate too much on it, because then I'd be here all day. The Iron Sheik versus Paul Orndorff. Mr. Wonderful versus Mr. Sheik, I guess, I don't know. Mr. Sheik, Iron Sheik takes that victory. Where is the Sheik? 6 wins, 7 losses, while Paul Wonderful Orndorff is at 10 losses. He has the record for the most losses. Mr. Wonderful has not had a wonderful ride. Not at all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get to see any of our new opponents except for Brian Blair, which I'm assuming isn't the most exciting. But I will update the roster every single episode. I will update the roster, and I will see y'all later. And the next pay-per-view will be SummerSlam. So next episode is a huge pay-per-view. I'm gonna read the news. We didn't have a new champion this episode. But we did almost have a new champion 2 times. Big John Studd defeated Ric Flair in their big match. The crowd cheered him on throughout after the match. His preferred. Okay, Big John Studd's a face. That's weird. Came out the time match successful, defending the Intercontinental Champion. Hawk has been cleared by medical staff to compete once again. The superstar is ready to make an impact on the scene as he makes his return. Okay, so that is a good thing. Hawk was injured. I guess I didn't know that, but Hawk was injured and now he is back. So that is good news for Hawk. And was there news of his injury? Oh, Hawk has suffered a minor injury during this match, although he's still clear to complete. His threat of further injury should be a concern. Okay. Someone else injured? No. So yeah. So well, that has been it for tonight. And don't really, I mean, I guess they are using the new superstars after the pay-per-view now. So I hope you join us next episode for SummerSlam. And once again, comment down below how you want me to do it. If you want me to have a match every Raw and then watch the whole pay-per-view, or what. Also comment down below who do you think will beat Andre the Giant for the World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, there's a lot of names here. Not that guy. Big John Studd, that's a good pick. He is turning face. That's a good pick. Bret the Hitman Hart, you know, British Bulldog. Maybe not Hulkamania. Hulk Hogan. Never know. Ricky the I'm an idiot. Randy Macho Man Savage. That'd be cool. Let's see you next time.